It's locked.
Gangplank.
It is Gangplank.
All right.
In the top lane, his final game to determine who will replace the Copenhagen Wolves in the 2016 Spring Split.
So before we get into this one, tell us who you think will take the finals in Game 5. Tweet at LOL Esports with MOU win or hashtag DEU win.
Viktor can't just push you in. And that's something we'll commonly see, but Mountain's been knocked back.
Flash, knock up, knock back into the turret and the barrel roll as well. Do a barrel roll for first blood. That will go over to Kobbe.
To begin this playoff, so Team Dignitas are utilizing their strengths across the map.
Sencux has his ultimate. That's added pressure on both top lane and bottom lane, and
bottom
more
lane
specifically bottom lane. Mountain does get CC'd up. There's the ultimate coming in. The cannon barrage makes sure he's not going anywhere, and that's the second kill of the game over to Kobbe. But he opens the opportunity for Gangplank to be picked into.
Oh, Gangplank may be in trouble here, though.
Onslaught of Shadows knocks back into the Dan. Knock up as well. The barrel's not going to save you now. Neither will the oranges. Nothing is K in this gank. That's a kill going over to Mouse.
This is going to be known by Mouse, but they don't look like they want to back away from this.
Well, the hook goes on to Nisbeth, but he's just going to ult up again. Sedrion will be dropping. There's the teleport coming in from Wunderwear, along with the cannon barrage, committing all of his resources into the bottom lane.
Do it.
This is going to be a prey seeker coming across.
Wow, okay.
That
could have been the time
too
to do
close for comfort.
On top of him, Sencux is heading up towards the mid lane, has his ult available. Oh, there's the blast out.
Ultimate onto 3 players, but it's kind of separated them away from the Gangplank ultimate. Mountain has been caught out here. There's the culling coming through in from Kobbe. And meanwhile, Xioh's trying to get the dunk down onto Sencux, but doesn't have the damage just yet on Viktor. Nisbeth and Wunderwear pushing forwards into the middle lane. That's a 1-0 over to Dignitas. How much can they capitalize off that, though, at 16 minutes?
Well, their ability to push towers is pretty strong right now, and they are looking for this mid tower. However, where is the wave clear? Viktor is dead. Oh my goodness, Sencux gets chunked down. Ardent Blaze nearly picks him off from the turret. He's going to fall in favor of Team Dignitas. And
yeah, also double Trinity Force completed by Mouse, so they're pretty strong right now. This will be the third dragon going over. The Prey Seeker steals the dragon. This time it works.
That's 2 in a row, obvious, which they're not going to do unless you let... Oh, wow.
This is the time to engage. There's the ultimate coming in. The cannon barrage will cut off the escape route. Nisbeth looking for the engage here, doesn't quite get it, but Dan has been caught up by Sencux. Will be tunneling through that wall.
There's no real way of getting to the Baron while a Gangplank is laying barrels in front of you. Brute force strategy came out from Dignitas there. The barrels go down.
He's losing ground.
Can't quite connect it.
There's the stun onto Dan. That keeps him in place for a little while longer. He can't get in range. He's already committed. Xioh will take out the Gangplank. And now it's just a disengage from Dignitas. Damage control. You've taken the Baron. Don't lose too much more from this. 2-0 over to Mouse off the end of that fight. It has been started off by Dignitas this time. The hook goes onto Obvious, and the dragon goes over to Kobbe.
Open for Dig right now. They can push onto this. They've got defensive barrels. However, look at the flank coming out. Dig have to be careful.
There's the ultimate in from Beansu. Doesn't tag on to Sencux, but Wunderwear actually walks into the base from Mouse. Chooses that as his escape route, but that was a full commitment from Mouse to pick up that middle kill. Now they move on to the top turret. Dignitas chunk that down to half. Middle turret is about the same. Beansu's recall.
No, he's not going to get there in time.
Nope. I don't even think he can 1v1 him. No, the top turret is gone. And Wunderwear takes that turret down. Now going on to this inhibitor as well. He may just back off up against Beansu, who's going to try and keep him in place. The barrel is charged up. Wunderwear, it doesn't matter if he dies here at all. He just needs to stall them. There's the ultimate coming in. Upgraded that Death's Daughter. And Wunderwear just backs away. He barrels, he slows, he speeds up, eats some oranges, he laughs at you, and his team takes the dragon.
And his team go and set up for Baron now as well. Wunderwear's still going and does damage. Now they set up for Baron here. No, they had vision. Blue Trinket just came out as well. Gangplank's still not up though.
Nisbeth into the pit. He's going to be popping the ultimate, and the rampage comes in. Mountain is dead, and Nisbeth will be blasting away Xioh with the head, but he's been CC'd. Immediately goes into the cleanse, but he's surrounded by 3 players. Sencux with that Abyssal Scepter will not be falling today. Xioh will be going down 2-0. Now the disengage from Mouse, but they're running the wrong way. The Destiny comes up, looking to cut them off. 3-man knockup coming in from Nisbeth, chained in with the body slam. Onslaught of Shadows used to retreat. 4-1. Beansu, Death's Daughter will finish him off. 5-1. Team Dignitas take control over this game.
And so difficult to take that fight while behind, or to take that Baron while behind, and Baron goes over to Dig.
I mean, Dignitas have utter control over this game. Here comes the engage by Beansu. This is kind of a blindside onto Kobbe. He takes him out. Nisbeth drops low. He's got the ultimate running, but he can only keep that up for a little while longer. The Destiny, the gate has been used. And actually, Sencux is heading towards that inhibitor. He has been spotted on the ward, however. He will be recalling. I don't think they can interrupt him in time.
Set, but it's the control over the Dragon Pit that has gone over to Team Dignitas. That was the Gangplank ult being used. Ooh, big barrel onto Mountain, and Sedrion is going to signal the start of this. Obvious has missed 2 smites in this game. Will he get this?
He will. That's Aspect, and now Dan has to try and retreat. The culling comes across, tags multiple members. Nisbeth gets the flash, the knock-up, trying to kill Xioh. And honestly, I think Nisbeth can 1v1 this mid laner right now. Those Fists of Fury coming in. Kobbe does get flayed backwards by Mountain, trying to back up. Ardent Blaze comes through. Obvious as well from the sidelines. Gets the autos, finishes them off. Kobbe comes in. That's a 1-0. Aspect has been activated. Middle turret is going to get destroyed.
And top tower as well. Well, top tower has already fallen. Top inhibitor is on the siege menu for Team Dignitas right now. Looking for a second inhibitor. This will put them in touching range of a spot in the LCS.
This bottom turret may fall down. Viktor just doesn't really have the wave clear by himself. Dan actually goes for this engage here. The flank comes in for Beansu, lands the ultimate onto Kobbe, but I don't think it's enough. And Nisbeth, however, will drop down. That's the the top laner exchange for the support. And now Dignitas will be fine with that trade. They'll just wait for the minion wave to come in and continue the siege. Yeah, to play with right here. Stress. Xioh has already used his ultimate. The hook comes through, lands onto Wunderwear, where they don't go for it. They can't. They went for this engage, the 4 versus 5. It was not the right time to do it.
To stamp their passports to a longer stay here in Berlin than just a couple of days here from their boot camp.
The players on that team moving into this bottom side of the map, gonna try and take out this inhibitor. Now is the time to engage from Mouse. One last chance, Saloon. Wunderwear drops low, but Beansu takes the Fresh Express out of the Gangplank ultimate. He will get to safety or not. Xioh gets chunked down. Kobbe takes one. He's looking for more. Sencux now coming in. The wild cards chunk through Mountain, and this is the final push. Team Dignitas, they like this stage, and they're going to stay. This is Team Dignitas EU securing their spot in the European LCS Spring Split.